So we just got out watching Incredibles 2. What do you think of the movie?
It was good.
What was your best part?
The ending.
That sounds like it's a bad thing. I'm a little annoyed because I wanted to watch it in 3D. I asked for IMAX ticket and I guess I looked at the wrong time, so I didn't specify 3D to her. And we just watched it regular IMAX, so I'm annoyed with that. 1 to 10, how much do you rate the film?
An 8, only because we waited so long.
Wait so long for what? Oh, for 14 years. Yeah, I like it. I expect there to be a trequel, a third installment of the movie.
Only because they did the same thing that they did in the last movie.
Yeah, okay, so the story starts off from where they left off last time. So they fought the bad guy that was in the other one. Sorry, it's distracting out here. Look. No. They fought the bad guy that they were running after in the first movie. So that's where we pick up. We're still in the alternate universe of, like, I guess they live in the 60s, but it's also futuristic because a lot of the gadgets and stuff you cannot stand. We had to move to the car because it got really loud where we were. As we were saying, we tried to watch it in 3D. I didn't specify 3D. I told her the IMAX. I did ask for glasses and that person didn't even say anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So be careful with spoilers. If you haven't watched the movie already, we don't know what we're going to discuss yet. So yeah, so we pick up where we left off. Our heroes were at, was it a track meet?
Yeah, track meet.
We're at the track meet and then the mole guy came. There were lots of messages in the movie that I feel like were very, very mature for small children, and I doubt that they actually got some of those references. Did you get any message from this movie?
No.
None at all?
Was I supposed to get a message?
What about, okay, there's a scene where Elastigirl was going after Screensaver.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Screensaver? No.
Screenslayer.
Yes.
No. Slaver. Screenslaver.
Screenslaver. Okay. Yeah, that's important. The name is important. So Screenslaver, and Screenslaver, I actually knew what the plot was anyway, and I kind of sussed it from the beginning. I thought there were two bad guys, but when you watch the movie you'll see why. But okay, when Elastigirl was going for Screenslaver, do you remember what Screenslaver was saying during that transition?
I was listening to barely any of it because I was looking at Elastigirl more.
See, and that's kind of what the message is. So what happened, what I got from it, okay, Screenslaver was doing like a little monologue talking about how superheroes, people only want superheroes around so that they can basically live through them and not have to face consequences or live life for themselves. And ultimately that's what we're doing right now, even though the film is set kind of like in an alternate universe in the 70s. So basically a lot of the modern problems we're facing right now, they refer to in the movie, including new math. I've been talking about this for a while, new math. What happened to old math? Yeah, there was jokes about that too. We got to see the characters that we fell in love with in the first one. I personally, I would like another kind of character. We only heard his wife complain in the background again about him going out. But I didn't see any representation of me, and there was room for it, and that's not really a negative. That's not to take away from the movie, and we're not going to get everything. Maybe the third one, and maybe we won't have to wait another 14 years to get the third one. So overall, I like the movie.
I wonder if we're gonna see his wife anytime soon, like in the third or fourth movie.
Maybe third or fourth. Maybe. We got to see Jack Jack's powers. That was cool.
17.
We got to see Jack Jack's powers in the first one, but the family got to find out about Jack Jack's powers. So he had 17 so far that we've seen. The way they did it, he could have unlimited amount of powers, but I think they're kind of explaining it and saying basically just like human babies, they're full of potential. We never know what they're gonna be. So you're born with like all these abilities when you are younger. As you grow up, you kind of settle into one. So there was kind of a message there. Well, I saw a message there for that. So Jack Jack, we may see more powers from Jack Jack, or we may see him settle into one power, which will be cool to see which one it is, or maybe 2 or 3. But Jack Jack can do a lot of things. Violet. We follow Violet's journey with her little crush. He invited her on a date, and something happened to where his memory had to be wiped by Tommy Lee Jones. I'm sure that's Tommy Lee Jones. It's kind of a Men in Black reference right there. So, yeah, you don't know. We'll have to watch Men in Black. But, yeah, we follow her journey, and she has to kind of face another obstacle. But that was cool. And we have, what's the little boy's name?
Jack, no. Speedo.
Flash, no, Dash.
They were so fake when they made that name. Dash, really?
Because
they
he
already
runs.
knew he had fast superpowers.
Or maybe that's how he got their superpowers. Like, see Jack Jack, maybe he might be very violent or something, like a jackhammer. I don't know. Because they kind of violate. Anyway, so Dash, he was just the comic relief of the movie, I think. So was Jack Jack, actually. He had the cutest laugh. I like that. But yeah, Dash was the comic relief. He didn't really evolve much as a character. I guess he bonded a little with his dad with the new math. We got to see Mr. Incredible being a stay-at-home dad, which you could probably tell from the previews. That's what was going to happen. What else? Elastigirl was very prominent in the movie. It's a strong girl power type movie. So it shows, I know it's hot. I don't want to turn the AC on because it's going to be too loud. You won't be able to hear us. But so it's a strong girl power movie. There are lots of messages. It's, you know, when it's fresh. So we have Elastigirl to the right. A silhouette.
Dash, right there. That's the raccoon.
What's the raccoon's part? Tell them about the raccoon.
Fighting that Jack Jack. Who's that? Oh, Void.
No, that's Violet. And the freeze,
yeah.
and then
That's Violet.
these are the main characters from the first movie.
Well, except the raccoon.
Well, maybe the raccoon was in the first one, we just didn't notice. But I enjoyed the movie. I think I'd enjoy it more if I got to watch it again. So I'm going to watch it again. I'm not going to go in there and watch it. But when it comes out, I'll watch it again and I'll evaluate it. Because like I said, there are so many references. There's so much going on that if you blink, you'll miss it. So overall, the message of the movie is get out there and live. Stop living vicariously through others. So until next time.
Bye, Belsos.
Bye-bye.
Right.
I can make an uglier face. Look. Cute face. Ugly face. Oh, don't we look like what's that? Jack Jack. Okay.